Okay. Good morning. Good morning. There's no need for me to be this peppy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tired. Even my voice is like, I can't today, guys. I just can't. I'm so tired. But I had to transform my table from the Snack Central field back to Embroidery HQ. So I've been up and at 'em since 8. I'm ready for it. All right. Let's see if I can get away with some music today. All right, so today we're gonna do French knots. And I've decided to show you on this one first to practice doing 1 strand, 2 strands, 3 strands. And then we can do it on this one, on these little bits here. So if you already know how to do a French knot and you just want to fill these 3 things in, you totally can, like, go ahead and do that. And then next, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, this Thursday, you get to choose what you want to do in the middle. So after we do a couple more stitches, then you can fill it in kind of how you want, like a freestyle. So I'm going to jump in, and this is all 6 strands. I'm just going to take one of them out. So to do that, you just need to take one. And I've done it again. I've done like a little Y like this, and then I put my finger in the middle and then just pull. And that seems to work for me. So you can kind of untangle with the one hand and pull with the other. This is a really long string. All right, so I need to know how many of you stayed up and watched the Super Bowl last night. I think Meg did. And then, like I said before, I like to use the really little needle for one. So what we'll do is just show you how to get different textures and different size knots, because sometimes you don't need a big one. So I ended up pulling so I lasted almost until the end, and then I fell asleep on the sofa, like with 2 or 3 minutes left. Oh, Jillian, you did? That's amazing. No, I totally fell asleep, like right at the end. But man, I've got some problems with the Super Bowl. The halftime, did you like it? Because I was not a fan at all. I think he sounded terrible. And I was really confused with all the rapping. Ugh, I have so many problems. We'll get into that later. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple one strand, and then 2 strand, or 1, 3, and 6. I won't do all of them because that will take ages. All right, so you're going to go up from the bottom, pull it all the way through. And I like to hold it in my hand like this. And you're going to wrap your needle just one time. And then go right back down, right next to it. And then pull it through. So there you go. There's one wrap. So by using different strands of thread, and then by wrapping it different times, you can get different sized knots. So this is where it really does pay to know how big or small each one of them looks. So this time I will wrap it 2 times and then go right back down, not in the same hole, but right next to it. So the problem is that some people will go in the same hole and then it will pull the whole knot through the hole. So that was just a little bit bigger. And then this one is 3 times. And I only ever wrap it 3 times. Some people like to do 4 or 5, but then you're getting into different kinds of stitches. I totally agree, Jolene. The sound quality was definitely off. And at first I thought maybe it was meant to be like that, but I was not impressed. Let's just say that. So that's just a little bit bigger. That's it. So these are really tiny. So if you do just one wrap, it'll be really small. If you do two, obviously it'll be bigger. And then 3. But it just depends on the area that you want to fill. So let me pull out another one so that there's 3. I've made a knot, which is fine. Okay, so I'll go back to my big needle. And then we'll do, why do I keep doing that? I've made it closer, to be fair, to myself, because the hoop is smaller and I thought that maybe you'd be able to see it better, so apologies. All right, so this is 3 strands, my regular needle, and we'll do one wrap. There's one. I can see it already in the back. Getting silly. 2. And then 3. So we're getting bigger. And then for this one, I'm just gonna double it over so that I don't have to rethread it and stuff. So here's all 6. So we'll do one wrap, back down. And I like to hold it on the side like this because if you just do the wrap and put it down and let it go, sometimes these threads will get tangled. Hi, I hope you're not feeling too tired. I'm okay, actually. So when I was in university, I used to work in a bar at night, and on Thursdays, I would get the late shift, and then on Friday, I would go in really early to nanny, so I'd be out until maybe 3, and then I'd get up at 5, and then go to nanny. So if I could just make it to the nap time, I could do it. But I'm getting like extreme flashbacks to that time when I was like no sleep. So 2 wraps. So what do you guys think of French knots? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Are they your favorite? Do you hate them? I feel like people have extreme preferences that either really love them and they think that they're great, or they absolutely hate them and they're like, nah, not for me. How on earth did you do that? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, like it was fun in the morning because you'd like have breakfast and like watch some whatever. So there's 1 wrap, 2 wrap, 3 wraps. So by alternating your threads, 1 thread, 3 threads, 6 threads, and then alternating the wraps, how many times that you wrap it around. Do you know what I mean by wraps? When I go like this and wrap it around, because that's how you do the French knot. But by alternating them, you can get different textures and different qualities. So like you can use a lot of the little ones to fill in a little space, or you can use just a couple of the big ones. It just depends on what you feel like. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I'm going to change it to the other hoop now. And I've got an extreme glare from my soup can that's down underneath. I'll show you what I did. Come on. Yep. Now you can't see it through the hoop. I know. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in there. And I'm going to do 3 wraps, 6 strands on each of these ones. If I can get it in here. So some people have said that they like it. They like the French knot. And some people, they said that when it goes right, then it's good. So yeah, I guess my only tip for this would be oh, I don't get to see the comments afterwards. My only tip would be to hold the string like that, like I showed you. And some people, they wrap it the other way. Any color you want. Yep, because it's just going to be for these little bits at the top. So whatever color you want the tips of these to be. So they're meant to be like the inside of the flower. So normally I would like gravitate to a yellow, but because I use yellow, I'm going to choose a different color. Maybe an orange, or maybe a blue. That might be quite nice. Oh, be quiet, lady. This is getting interesting. Green? I might just use the same color blue I had, you know? That was quite nice. I'm going for blue. I know I'm going to use blue later, but I don't care. I'm a lefty. It's always a bit awkward to teach someone else how to do French knots. Yes, it is. I have never tried with my left hand. I probably should try. That might be interesting. Blue. Yes, I'm doing the blue in the top. So yeah, we're going to go up from the bottom, quite close to the petals, because we want it to look like it's part of the flower, not that it's like hanging up above it. You know, we want it to be like close and compact. Okay, so you're gonna go 1, 2, I've done it again, 3, and then right back down next. The other thing that I see people doing, it's not wrong, but they don't pull all of this down. So you see how it's like all loose up here? If you just pull it straight down, meaning you pull the needle through to the back of the fabric, this isn't going to have that nice like C shape, or, you know, it looks like this when the knot is done. It's just going to be messy. So you want to make sure that you wrap it however many times you want. I'm going to do 3. Put your needle down and then pull this down, not tight, but so that all of your threads lay nicely. And then when you pull it through, I should have used a lighter color so that you can see. It's like that. And I'm just gonna go straight over here, do the next ones. If you have any questions, please leave them. I'm happy to answer. And then last one. Yeah, today is really short. I'm contemplating having everyone do French knots for these, but some people really hate them and they really don't enjoy doing it. So on Thursday, it is Thursday, we'll do like a catch up, the details. We'll do a giveaway. I'll show you how to prep your hoop with the pattern for the next week, because we still have 3 more parts of this pattern, guys, which I'm so psyched about. And there we go. That's it. But I thought it might be nice for you guys to like choose some parts. And if you remember, there's actually little, let's see if I can find the actual one. Yeah, so there's actually little details in here as well. So those ones, we will do those on Thursday too, where you guys can kind of choose what you would like to do in those areas, because by that time you will know like 6 different stitches. So that'll be fun. All right, so I'm not going to keep you like all day because obviously we're done already. Ugh. And I guess if there's no questions, if no one has a problem with French knots, I can show you again on the other one if you want. It's just really short today, isn't it? I just think they're easy once you get the hang of it, but some people, they just can't seem to do it. So I hope that I did it slowly enough and explained it good enough so that you'll be able to. I was just leaving for the gym, then you, oh no. You guys, that's one thing I really need to do. I don't think I've worked out. I was talking to Jay, my friend Jay last night, who came over to watch the Super Bowl. And she said that she's going to go at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym. And I was like, I don't think I've been to the gym in like 7 years. Fact. That is just terrible. Like, I haven't done any workouts. I haven't done any running. I've done nothing. How bad is that? Not fit. All right, I'll leave it like 2 more minutes, just in case you've got questions or if you want to chat. I will say that in the States, in the States, you guys get really amazing Super Bowl commercials. We don't get any of that in England. We get just regular, everyday commercials. And we don't get the Puppy Bowl here. So you can tell my night was just, I was devastated. The halftime show wasn't good. The game was boring. A wedding? Oh, I have a wedding to go to too, in April. Are we going to the same wedding, Meg? I kind of hope so. That would be fun. Did you get an outfit for it yet? We went the other day in the January sales and found some. I got a little like blue jumpsuit from Whistles. It is $5 million per advert. That's just crazy. I mean, the adverts are good for the Super Bowl. Like, they're always really interesting and innovative, and like that's like the place. Like, if you are gonna watch a good commercial, I mean, watch it. Like, that's where you would see them. Ooh, I got an emerald green lace dress. Oh, so pretty. I had a hard time finding something to wear. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. But I don't know. All right, well, I'm off. I have to do some name tags for a wedding that I got an order for. So I'm going to be writing a lot of names today. And what else have I got today? I need to send some wood slice orders out, so that'll be fun. And a couple kits. And then I'm hoping that tomorrow I can do the February pattern of the month because I have not written the pattern yet. So I finished it, stitched it up. So for those of you who don't know, this is the February pattern of the month. I've taken pictures of it and everything. I just need to write the pattern. So after I write the pattern, it's going up. So I hope it can be done today so we can go up tomorrow. I think it's so pretty, and it would be perfect for February to give someone a bouquet of flowers or yourself a bouquet of flowers. A little Galentine's Day type thing. Give it to a friend. I think it's so pretty. I outdid myself. But yeah. And she's got a little striped shirt. I quite like it. So yeah, that's the February pattern of the month. They are under a tenner. I'll say a tenner because in pounds with the VAT, it is a little bit more. It's like $9.78 or something. But in America, it's $9.95. So yeah, it's still quite cheap. And then you get the pattern, you get all the color suggestions. It's like a step-by-step photo pattern. So just like we're doing it here, kind of every couple stitches, I take a picture and then I put them all in a PDF for you. So it's like we're stitching it along together. So yeah. So here's my knots from earlier. Here's these ones for today. We're just doing these 3. And that's it for me. So I hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to take a photo of your progress, share on Insta. You might want to add them all to your highlights as well if you're into that, because it might be cool to kind of see how you add a little bit more and how the pattern goes. So, all right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.